Hey adventurers, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. We are headed east out of Gilded Vale towards Raedric's Hold after we talked to a guy called Kolsk who wanted us to deal with Raedric. Now, to be fair, I don't actually know where Raedric's Hold is. I think it's here, but we've got to just head to the Esternwood and then keep going and see what happens. Loading. And it's dark. It always manages to be dark by the time I get
I'd be glad to.
Cross. Kind of makes no sense. Christianity is not a thing here, but maybe it means something else. There's a road going south. I assume that goes, to Black Meadow. There's 2 ways at least to get here. Alright. We'll probably want to explore the super dangerous areas, but, well, my tree's got a burned lady, and warding symbols as red and rough scabs have been carved into some of the trees, and a deer. These carvings glisten with fresh sap. Interesting, interesting. Gap in the fencing here. We've already crossed like half this map just down the road. Seems like the road itself must be pretty safe. But I'd hate to neglect anything. This is the same deer we saw, right? Yeah. Okay, there's nothing down here, really. So, back onto the road for now. Let's just get to the east end maybe, and then I'll double back. And it turns. Okay, let me clear out this corner then. Wickets. Well, we know how to deal with those. Durance was extremely effective against them. Casters stay back. Okay, Durance, just go ahead and cast, well, get into combat and now cast Durance. Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. Hold microing. Probably just outright uncalled for. They're very, very weak to Holy Radiance. Not much else down here, seems like. Just weights. And mushrooms. Is this a big rock formation? I guess so. Oh, there's something lootable there. I think we might have been standing on it. Oh, it's just vessel flesh. Okay, back onto the road. And it runs just northeast and out, and there is Raedric's Hold. Okay. So that's the way forward, but there's this whole chunk of off-road area that we haven't really explored. Seems like this is definitely a transitional road area, but there's still, we should check it out and see if there's anything up here. Just in case, you know? Big deer. Stag, even. Maybe we should kill it.
I'm here.
Seems kind of
I'm
uncalled
here.
for. I'm sure it's not worth that much. And all these hunters' tales about how hard it is to kill a stag, though. You guy's not even trying to run away. Can't get up into that dark corner. Buddy? You alright? Ooh, spiders. Alright. Mages to the back. Ader, endurance, and this guy to the front. What's his name? Kana? Yeah, Kana. It's the spider. That was...
Hey.
Did we just shoot the single spider?
I'm here.
Alright, there's more. Yeah, I figured. They don't ever really come in solitary groups. They're not remotely a threat to us, though. They were to this poor guy. Hat. Ram horn helm. Nice. Drugs. Jasper. 9 copper. Effectively. Okay, can't go up there. That's a cliff of some kind. So we have more wickets. No, endurance. I'll just go solo them. There we go.
I'm here.
Flesh. Love flesh. I think we've seen this tree already. Yep. Skein bone. It looks to me like we have to get up. Yeah. I assume we've seen that tree already too. So maybe over there is where you get up? Or here? No, I guess it's right at the start. Okay. Back. Tree, right here, yeah. Golden celery. I don't really know what you use all these for. I never do crafting very much in games, but it seems like the right thing to do to pick them all up. Oh, this is the room. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Fencing. Skeletons. Alright, mages stand here. Ader, charge up there. Durance, charge up there. You stand there-ish. I mean, it's a skeleton, so I'm not overly worried about it.
Let's end this.
I think a gunshot would be the most effective thing against a skeleton, but it seemed to kill that one. Sword, shield, bone.
I'm here.
Ah, tons more skeletons. That one's got a bow even. Look at that. Alright, let's just hit him with a little bit of generic melee attacks. Yeah. They're not that tough. Really not that tough. I think they all have sets of equipment though. If the last one's anything, you go back here. Pike. Poleaxe, sword, shield, bone. Bone's worth 10 copper pieces. Bow, hunting bow.
I'd be glad to.
Ah, this is graveyard. I guess that's why it's full of skeletons, huh? No. You can actually read them. Oh, this must be like... Most of these names are too modern, or like internet. These must be either staff or like supporters or something. Blackthorn's Ode to the Fallen. Here's to the fallen of Sorcerer's Place. Sir Bella Paladin with sword and mace. Takarat was turnips, but a smile on his face. Ketrix for tech help was first on the case. Each one now gone, but not without trace. Puff the Swamp Dragon. Wit could never be defense enough against a sword. Hlyn should have kept one of the kidneys. James Quarazemian. Ooh. Apparently died of cancer or something. Keepers of the Core. It's improvident to regard something as a trifle just because it fails to catch the eye. One should never judge a book by its cover, or one may miss at least one marvel. Look deeper, Wayfarer. Anton, enjoy. Yeah, these must be backers. Or like donors or something. Samuel Schwager. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. Because I know this game was kickstarted back in the day. Or, similar anyway. Alliance Wolf. In memory of my best friend Ratman. Mario. Lived and died by the dice. Craig Nightclaw White. Not everybody appreciate those who lend a helping hand. Anim. Fihi, Mafihi. Searched long and hard and dedicated your life. I hope you found in it what is in it. Alright. In memory of ISAF 14. An Answermancer proves a dubious addition to any adventuring party, being mostly useless in the thick of battle and largely only good for his knowledge of obscure trivia. I love those people. Oyaki Aichu. Life wasted on searching for a place inhabited by wise people skilled in the ancient forgotten art of grammar. Capitalization, punctuation, syntax, spelling. No hope, all is lost. Ooh. This person died far too young. Jorgen Finstead. Just going outside. Maybe some time. Destroyer of gingerbread houses. To be lost in eternity is to truly find home. Maybe never lose the spirit and imagination that brought us here. And Claudia, Susu, and Neighbor Cat. 3 overlords known for their intelligence, laziness, and raw killing power. Alright, not too many of them. They must be big donors or something. A fine crossbow. None of us really use bows, but... No, there's another one of these. Should I read another ton? Not that many. I'll read them all. Heresy Research Labs. We must move forward. Robert Kingsley. Imshell. Brave Coast. To my old fellows from Mundo Orbe. Those were good times and you were best mates. See you, comrades. Brendan Munson Risbridger. 7. Brish the Harbinger. Headstrong, loyal, and dedicated person to his companions and loved one. Take on jobs deemed suicidal. Poor Todd, the bartender. Property owner of the Elizabeth Dane. Died like a sod at the Battle of Innsmouth. May his soul rest in peace covered in sloven filth at the table of drunken Davy Jones' locker. GameBanshee.com. Okay. Lucky. Sire. This is just in French. I'm not reading this. Or I think. Yeah. Bernhardt. All men must die. But why do it die? I have to fry. Bank of Bursk is now closed. Well, Bursk, I assume you made a big donation for this. Comma, knew too much. Christopher Bucky. If I could reach from pole to pole or grasp the ocean with a span, I would be measured by the soul, the mind's the standard of a man. Lucane Morgans. Had too little common ground, did old Lucane with plebs from Dale to seat a single blade of grass. Still the wizard had me round and would spin me a twisting tale the lonesome evenings to pass. Athos Mazzanti, noble father of a grateful son. Cardo, Obsidian Order Risk Assessor. Nothing is achieved without risk, you just have to assess the risks and your name might still end up on a tombstone. Well, that's on you, buddy. Carlo 1. As a denizen of far-off lands such as Westgate and Toril, Carlos dedicated himself to the adventuring life, first by taking the endless road himself, then guiding others along its twisting paths. Stian, Bjelv, and Schultz, nothing beats a good old linguistic barrier. Heal the unharmed. He heard it scream as if a dream, but knew not what to fear. He went to sea without his steel, a curious man was Keel. He rolled the dice and paid the price, 'twas the beast of Eirbrand Teal. Alright, some of those are pretty funny. Oh, there's a third set. Alright. Is that the last set at least? I'm not going to read like infinite numbers of these. I think the third set's the last set though, so. Yeah, alright. This is the fanciest house, so. There are quite a few. Oh well. Sergei Morovsky. Here lies in earth a root of hell set by the deals on Dibble. This worthless body damned himself to save the Lord of Trouble. Jethro Q. Walrus Titty, founding member of the Society for Collaborating Solipsists. Chippy. Stamped into the memorial from a heavy blow, cracked, weather-beaten, barely hanging on, and looks as though it might be dashed to the four winds at any moment. Chris Van Darg. Under this black soil lies a man whom this world was too much to live in. After having gone from north to south, east to west, he went underground. Alright. Nightshock. Ash Weenie, the best weenie. Nicholas Zukas. All I know is that I know nothing. Clamo. Here in an eternal state of irony lies Clamo, coffin dodger of the Obsidian Order. Necrophiliacs apply within. Disturbing. Joshua. How can man die better than facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and the temples of his gods? Claru. Thank you, everyone. Okay, well, you're supposed to be thanking yourself. Coffee Mix. Sarathiel was here. Vivid Toivonen. Decapitated by a mailbox. Ingenium. I can only please one person per day. Today's not your day, tomorrow doesn't look good either. Dorsal land for literally nothing. Go be freed. Fortune favors the brave, my son. Korlagon, ambassador of the Obsidian Order. In remembrance of those who gave their lives during the Golden Era. Corin Kane, blank. Cory Starkiller. In a world where what we want is only what we want until it's ours. You sometimes get what is needed, so don't give up hope. It comes from the least expected place, the struggle is worth the effort. I thought this was going to be a poem, but it's really not. Just advice. Dream dancer. Who knows where the dance will take the dreamer. Alright. Those were all entertaining. I think that's it. I think the main place, Esternwood, is just to be a transit area and literally to have that backer memorial, so. Fair enough. We are headed out now, though. To Raedric's hold. Party will be here in a minute. No doubt. Kolsk did have some advice for us. We're supposed to sneak in through the dungeons or something, I think. Presumably it looks on the map like it's a big castle, so guessing a head-on attack is not the wisest move we could make. On the other hand, we felt pretty over-leveled for this area. We could be over-leveled for this too, I don't know. 6 hours. Hopefully now it'll actually won't be daylight, but my luck, it will be daylight just as we're trying to sneak somewhere. Well, I'm supposed to talk to all these people, huh? That's handy advice on that loading screen, actually. Although I don't really know how. So just, oh, alright, I just click. Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting a little strange, Loth. I can't help but notice you suddenly become Irish
A crumbling
sometimes.
castle, abandoned to memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things. And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
Well, no point in speculating
Perhaps
now.
Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Anything else discussed? I guess not really. Okay. Not going to get anything critical out of him yet.
That old watcher.
Later?
I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
Yeah, what were you going to ask him, Ader?
It's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, Years. At least I got that out of it.
Well, there's no need to be embarrassed, Tater.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he turned against us and fought for Weidwin, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Raedric, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Weidwin had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
You know, the funny thing about this is, I do feel like there's some possibility that he actually was. I mean, it seems like he was astonishingly powerful, so... He might have been, just doesn't make me like him more.
I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me? I'm a watcher. Well, but you wanted to go to the other one? Guess I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
It's so random what's voiced and what isn't. Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? Hader thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Okay, well, we can do that. We gotta go to Defiance Bay anyway, so...
Poor
Kana?
Mayorwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
Well, he said it might help if I could find out what caused it. That is true. There's no such thing in my experience as too much knowledge. Kana smiles. Come, we'll find your answers. And mine, I hope. That wasn't long. Oh, taxes collected, all earnings were lost to bandits. I guess I need to get some security. We've completed the Bright Hollow restoration, huh? How much copper do I have? 4,200. Haven't even been back there since... I mean, we ordered this in absentia. But, seems like this is kind of critical. And I have the money, so... Yeah, we literally can't upgrade anything else without at least upgrading the... Oh no, we could upgrade the outside things still. And the inside of Bright Hollow. Which all just adds prestige. I think we need security. So I'll pay for the main keep to be upgraded while we're
I'm here.
absent. Very convenient magical interface we've got. That's the edge, right? Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like there's a road. Don't know where the castle is. This is a fairly big map, it seems.
An impressive keep, but I doubt we'll be welcome inside.
Be more impressive if I could see. Oh, I found it. Clintland. The guard fixes a glower on you. You have no business here. Lord Raedric is not permitting any visitors, merchants, or traveling entertainers. He sneers. Best turn right around. Alright, I'll be leaving then. Bye. I'm gonna just wander off to the side and see if there's another way into this castle that we can't really see. A heavy stench rises from the stagnant waters. Oh, Raedric, maintain your moat, man. Get some water flow going on. St. Giron's Horn. least, what am I looking at here? Is this support pillars? Does he have like a giant balcony? Or? It's probably very unnecessary to look through these woods, but sometimes it pays to be thorough. River Reed. Springberry. Nothing else we can do is circuit around the place. I don't see any marker for where I might otherwise enter, but I'm pretty sure there's probably... I was advised a better way than storming the gates, I'm fairly sure. Don't know what all these pillars are about. Okay, there's River Reed. Oh, wait, can I wade across here? Sure can. Ah, here we are. Yep, this will be the secret way in, man. Although we also didn't really go left, but... we can probably do that later. Let's sneak our way in here. Set into the base of the keep's outer wall, a sewer grate spills murky, foul-smelling wastewater into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick, mossy stones form a precarious bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer grate block passage. The bars are coated with rust, and several appear bent or sit at strange angles. They may have been weakened enough that you could bend them given the means. Gotta maintain your sewers, Raedric. Fortunately, I have a pry bar. I used it up, but the constant rush of foul water against the grate makes maneuvering difficult, but you manage to place the pry bar between two of the more heavily rusted bars and give it a heavy push. With a groan, one of the iron bars begins to give. You heave, and at last the bar snaps free of its base with a crunch. Beyond the broken grate, a dark passage leads further into the keep. Murky water flows through it in a continuous stream. This is a stupid idea, but alright, swim through we go. You take a deep breath to forestall the acrid stench around you. That's good water, nice. And slip forward into the flooded tunnel. The walls soon fade from view as you plunge into a foreboding darkness. It's hard going, and after a long period of swimming, Kana's strokes grow slow and erratic with fatigue. He's the worst swimmer, or got the worst athletics or something in the party. But as you swim on, light begins to filter through the murky water ahead of you. You press on, seeking out the source until you find yourself standing beneath a circular gap in the tunnel, and a way out. I guess we're in. I don't know what we're into exactly, other than the sewers of Raedric's hold, but, who doesn't love a good sewer, right? Thanks for watching, adventurers. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like or subscribing. Have a nice day, adventurers. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.